Dakshina Murti. Wow. Just seeing this darshan was so serene, so calm, and so intense, isn't it? Swamiji always tells Dakshina Murti, he's known as a Mauna Guru. He's in Mauna, which means every word, he's in eternal silence. And just in that silence, he transmits petabytes and petabytes of information into us. This initiation is just exactly that. Every one of us that just watch the darshan, understand through this intense silence, that vibrant silence, not the dead silence of the night. It's not the dead silence of the graveyard. It's not the dead stillness. This is so vibrant, so blissful, so energetic. That silence is even more intense than sound itself. All of us experience the anti sound initiation during this darshan, which means Swamiji used the properties, the principles of the sound, which is beyond the sound as we understand, which is anti sound. The extreme, like how sound is the one end of the one extreme end of the spectrum, the other extreme end of the spectrum is anti sound. Through sound, Paramashiva generates; through anti sound, the other side of the Damaru, Paramashiva annihilates. And today, Swamiji used that energy, the anti-sound, to awaken the God particle in all of us. This is the initiation that all of us received, and all of us are experiencing, receiving the blessings for. I request all the participants to take a few minutes and please share with us, how did you enjoy the darshan? How was the darshan? How did you enjoy the darshan? I request every one of you to share with us.
Now just sit as you're typing your experience. Now just sit. We are going to be entering into the power manifestation. We are going to be manifesting the power of Sarvajñatva. All the participants, please stay tuned. Let us enter into a quick round of power manifestation. Mom, Sakala, I see so beautifully you attend every single day without missing, and you're very participative in the sessions also. Just you will see Ma actually sit sincerely and do the power manifestation. You'll see how intensely Swamiji manifests through you. Just sit and you will see how very powerfully, just chant the Mahavakya and whatever is appearing to you in your third eye, start typing. See, the key here is just the feeling connection. The feeling connection that we have with Swamiji. That itself is like a channel for you to start manifesting Swamiji through you, which is manifesting the powers. Simply Swamiji will flow through you and you will be doing the power manifestation.
Now, each of us that are here, I request every one of you, connect intensely. Just remember, visualize Dakshina Murti in the exact form that we all had darshan today. When you connect to this form, understand, you literally open up that whole energy field inside of you. Like if I give you if I give you Google, any question I ask you, I can ask you some complicated math related question, or I can go back to some history, or I can maybe ask you something about some geographical location. I can ask you something about chemicals. I can ask you something about biology. I could ask you anything. You may not know the answer, but you will be confident to give me the answer because you have Google in your hands. Am I right? Making sense? Why? Because it is not that the moment I ask you something, let's say about something that happened in Stone Age, you may not really know. Like if I ask you certain details. But if I ask you the same question and I give you the access to Google, then you will know. You may not know it right now, but you have the possibility to know it. So that confidence will be there in you. If I ask you some, let's say, capital of a country, and you logically do not know, but if you have Google, you can just Google and get it. Sarvajñatva is not the moment you get like every information will be known in your head. No. Right now, the moment you decide, you will have the ability to access that information through your will. That is Sarvajñatva. That power, that ability is Sarvajñatva. How many of you are understanding this? How many of you are clicking with this? Ma Lucy, Jian, and Madonna, Ma Sumati. Come on, how many of you clicking with this? How many of you are catching this? Ma Chingho, Ma Jyoti, Ma Shukrendrananda. Actually, I'm seeing some of you are very sincerely participating. I see Kareen Shivanatarajan Ma, and then Ma Prematavasi, of course, and Ma Amsakala. There are a few of you who are very, very sincere. And I just want to tell you all, just your integrity and sincerity will give you the experience of manifesting the powers instantly. And most importantly, Ma Virupaksha and other translators who are all spending your time, you're all really doing a wonderful job, because the more and more you repeat, you're not just listening, you're all repeating. You are having much more intense receptivity than compared to all the others, because translating means you have to imbibe, listen, your biomemory records, and then you translate. So all the translators, thank you so much for sharing your time. And I'm sure all the powerful cognitions and initiations will have deeply engraved and embedded into each of you. Okay. Now, every one of you that are here, I request all of you now to sit straight, to scan. Oh, wow. Malita Sege has posted a message. Sorry. Malita Sege has posted a very beautiful message. She said, it was very profound, Ma. I could smell Bhasma and felt as though Swamiji was sitting right next to me. Wow.
Actually, that itself means the initiation is so powerfully manifesting. Understand, alive darshans are not to be taken lightly. Literally, Swamiji is initiating us through Divya Sharira. Very beautiful experience you shared, Malita. I actually suggest that you even record a video and share that video also with us. When you are in this space and you share your experience, it's not just the experience. Even that space is also getting recorded, and that gets transmitted to anyone who watches your video. So do take a few minutes and please make a video.
I have summoned you all here for the 10th annual Hunger Games. Your role is to turn these children.
Space is also getting recorded, and that gets transmitted to anyone who watches your video. So do take a few minutes and please make a video.
Thank you so much. Now, all of you in this intense, vibrant initiation, just enjoying this session, I request each of you to sit straight. And we are now going to be projecting an artifact for all of you. Okay. So, what you're going to be doing is something very simple. You're going to be looking at that artifact, scanning and identifying what exactly is that, like the significance of it, the details about it. All right. Shall you all start? Okay. So here is the artifact. Just remember, connect intensely to the darshan today. Visualize Swamiji, that Dakshina Murti, sitting in his Mauna.
Paramashivoham Nithyananda 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 Paramashivoham. Om 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 Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Hope all of you have posted their answers now.
Paramashivoham.
I request all the participants to please post. What exactly are you seeing? Whatever is coming to you in your third eye, start posting that. Whether you feel like whatever images are coming to you, come on. All the participants, Ma Susan, Ma Gokila, Ma Virupaksha, Ma Ayana, I request all of you to please post. What did you see?
Paramashivoham Nithyananda Paramashivoham Nithyananda Paramashivoham Nithyananda Paramashivoham Nithyananda Paramashivoham Nithyananda
Posted. I see different answers. Come on, everyone. Okay, Ma Helen Gomez has posted. Mom Sakala. Come on. How about the others? Ma Maria Kalinina, Ma Lucy, Ma Jan, Ma Constance Champagne, and then Navaratnam Sinnadurai, Nityanandam. Can I request all of you to share Ma Mahabhairava Jnana? Come on, all of you manifest. See, only when you manifest, the initiation becomes experience inside of you. Ma Aina, that's beautiful, Ma. See, one time successful is good. More and more you manifest, the more and more breakthrough you start having. And the male bodies? Yes, Balasubramanyamaya, of course, yes, that is one. But the question is like, whom does it belong to? Like, why is it significant? For what is it known for? Is that a guess? You should scan through your third eye and tell. Okay, now let's look at the answer. This book, yes, this is a 1992 map on tourist guide of southern India, which Swamiji's father had brought, and Swamiji used this. I saw many of you seeing it, you all put about temples and sculptures, but this book belongs to Swamiji. I have a request for all of you. Do not guess. Manifest with using the initiation that Swamiji has blessed us with. The more and more you guess, then you start having so much of inside you, start having the confusion, you start having the conflicts inside of you. So make sure you are continuously manifesting the experience. You should not get caught up with the limited cognitions or understandings that you have, based on which you use the logic and guess. Okay. Now, I request every one of you to decide from your inner space to move towards having a breakthrough. Just that is enough. You will see the way you experience life, the way you see how reality manifests for you will be very different. All right. Okay. So now let us all move to the next round of manifesting the power. And I'm going to be projecting another object for all of you. Yes. Please scan through your third eye, and I request all of you to identify what exactly this object is. Now, do not guess. Okay. Scan through your third eye and actually identify whom it belongs to. What is its significance? Why is it known for? Scan all of those details and identify. Let us start. I request all of you to chant the Mahavakya, Balasubramanyamaya. No guessing. Okay. Now, actually close your eyes. Visualize Swamiji in your inner space and do the whole process. The goal of this power manifestation is for you to experience that your own ability to manifest the awaken your ability of Sarvajñatva. Vijayan Unni Ayya, Nithyanandam Vijayan Unni Ayya. Very nice to have you here. Are you here for the first time? Yes, I request all of you to scan. Whatever is coming in your third eye, please pen that down. Now, I request all the participants to post whatever you saw about this particular instrument. I request every one of you to post whatever you saw, Digambaraya and Subramaniam, Balasubramaniam Aya. Come on, I request every one of you to post all the details you saw. Surya Kumaraya also has posted. Come on, I request every one of you to post every single thing that you saw regarding this, however it appeared. Okay, okay, a lot of you have posted. Okay, okay. I see Raju Srivatsavaya has posted, Ma Prematavasi has posted, Ma Chingho has posted. Actually, all the Sarvajñapita manifestors, Ma Prematavasi, Ma Chingho, and Raju Srivatsavaya, Ma Venkatesha, and Robert Ramaya, Dr. Murali, every one of you, I have a request. If you all sincerely take up power manifestation, you will actually see the result in not just manifesting powers in every aspect of your life. You will be able to apply this exact same science. See, Ma Prematavasi, you should understand that every moment you're spending here, Ma, you're consciously sculpting your inner space. So what happens? You should direct that science. It's like Swamiji is giving you, let's say Swamiji is giving you a few $100,000. Just giving you an example. Now, how much money? Let's say you want to spend 10,000 on that for buying a plant, 10,000 on that for buying some jewelry, or you want to build a Kailasa using that. You can choose how to spend that. Now, every powerful cognition, when you direct it towards powers, it is like reinvesting that money to come back to you 10 times more. To all the Sarvajñapita manifestors, all of you have been sincerely committed towards your path of manifesting Sarvajñapita. If you manifest powers, you can never earn Sarvajñapita Yajaman. You can only manifest Sarvajñapita Yajaman, which means the more and more you manifest powers, you will see directly proportional will be the results in all the other aspects of your life. If your biomemory starts believing that you had a breakthrough in manifesting this power, in manifesting you feel like manifesting is a possibility for you, you will actually see in reality your biomemory will start believing, if I can manifest an answer and identify the details of a picture, I also can see the multiple investments that I can make, and I can identify the right one. Or you will know, I can also see anyone and identify the intention that that person is coming to me with. Your biomemory will start believing this, using power manifestation as a practical principle to make decisions in life. Then automatically you'll have a breakthrough. You'll be able to manifest your Sarvajñapita. All right. This is to all the Sarvajñapita Yajamans, because all of you very sincerely been committed to manifest. So just sit and be very sincere with power manifestation. You'll have a breakthrough. Okay. Now I'm going to be taking you all through the answer for this question. Okay. Anyone else? Quickly, please post. Sorry for the technical glitch. Yes. Now I'll come back to the answer. The image that you all saw is a very popular throne. It is Maharaja Ranjit Singh's throne, and this was made around 1820 to 1830. So Maharaja Ranjit Singh was very well known, and currently it is housed in the Victoria and Albert Museum. The whole the throne is currently in the museum of Victoria and Albert. So it is available for. It was actually taken by the British after the whole the colonization. The British took this as part of their possessions, and it's still in display in the UK. So this is a very well known throne of Maharaja Ranjit Singh, who was a king of India. I actually see many of you. Okay, Malusi, see one thing. You can see the answers, even if it's wrong answers, doesn't matter. But don't have as a guessing. See, what happens is when you start guessing, right? Let's say even if you got this right, but you will not have the confidence that you actually saw and manifested. You will think, oh, I just guessed. It was just a, you will think it's a coincidence. You will have the trust in the science only when you start. Even if it is wrong, it is okay. See, I do see some of you who posted, and it may be even some weird things, but you saw it. Maistak, you have manifested. Very nice. You have put it's a royal seat, and you put it's a queen. Okay. Courtroom, you have put British Museum. Wow. That's very nice. One thing I have is do not guess. Okay. All of you take it, make it a point. Just go ahead and keep playing with it. It's fine. But don't guess and don't stop. Limit yourself by you guessing. Okay. Now, with this, let us all enter into the next session of the day today. We are going to be now understanding about Samipya Samadhi. The next session, we are going to be learning about Samipya Samadhi.
One thing you need to know, even people in Tapoloka to reach Kailasa, they have to come to planet Earth and go. Directly from no loka, you can reach Kailasa, enlightenment space. The Purana Jivan Mukti, Videha Mukti, Kailasa Padavi, Salokya Samibhya Sarubhya Sayujya Mukti is only possible from planet Earth, Buloka. Not from Swargaloka, not from Tapoloka, not even from Satyaloka. Even Brahma, to reach Kailasa, has to come here, planet Earth, Buloka, and only from here he has to go to Kailasa. Because the pure consciousness mirroring is possible only in Buloka. That is the beauty of Buloka. Now let me expand on reality so that you will understand how the four principles can be used to make reality as you want. Let me define what is reality. This is a very important definition. Only when you experience this as your reality, you can experience Brahmanyam Bahuputratam. Listen. Not having any conflict internally and contradictions internally about what you want to experience as your inner world and outer world, and projecting it powerfully, so powerfully that there is no conflict between your projection and your experience, perception. No conflict, no contradiction. Because there is no conflict and contradiction inside what you want and outside what you are experiencing, feeling the non-duality, Advaita, is reality. First thing, inside itself you have so much of conflict and contradiction. What you really want inside you and outside you. What you really want inside you and outside you. I will ask, but you don't give. Because of the conflict, contradictions, unconsciousness inside, what you project also has conflicts, contradictions, unconsciousness outside. Because of that, your perception of the outside world also has unconsciousness, conflicts and contradictions. This is what I call unreality. The confusion of dvandva, duality. First, you being clear within you how much of wealth you need, how much of responsibilities you need to take for it, what is the way you want to feel you, what is the way you want to project you to others, what all the ways others may perceive you. Having clarity and taking responsibility for all this. So inside you feeling completion, and please listen, the power of your inner completion will be so powerful, I tell you. The moment you project something out of completion, the whole world runs to fulfill it and serve you. You need to know a beautiful story from Prahlada's life. When Prahlada's dad was asking Prahlada, is your Narayana God in this pillar, in that pillar? Is he in this stone? Prahlada was about to raise his small finger. A child naturally takes little time to lift his hand and show which pillar my Narayana is there. I don't even know which finger he showed, or he would have shown. He may not even know how to fold the fingers and show one finger or anything. He must have shown even through face. That is the way kids show. Kids sometimes don't even know how to raise the hand and show. They just show the face. When Prahlada was about to mention the pillar, Narayana started running from Vaikuntha. Lakshmi asked, what happened? Why are you running so fast? What is there to be in so much of a hurry? Vishnu says, no, you don't know. Whatever pillar he shows, I have to enter into that pillar. Wherever he shows, I have to occupy that place and come out. Listen. When a child is established in integrity, just for his hand movement or the direction he shows, God lands. Listen. Whole world moves as you want when you are established in integrity. Prahlada is embodiment of integrity. Nachiketa is embodiment of authenticity. Dhruva is embodiment of responsibility. Markandeya is embodiment of enriching. Prahlada is embodiment of integrity. He was in completion with all the karmas. Prarabdha akamya sanchita. That is why the direction he was turning his face are trying to show God lands there. Same way, if you are in completion with integrity, without conflict, contradiction, internally, whatever you project on the world is project for the cosmos. Whatever you project on the cosmos is a project for cosmos. Simply does it. Simply cosmos does it. When you are integrated and project on the outer world obeys you just like that. It obeys you just like that. Power of integrity. Please listen. Nothing is political in the planet Earth. Means nothing is accidental in the planet Earth. Everything runs with these four principles. How much ever you doubt, no. Some of the fellows who are head of the countries, statesmen, are they integrated? Are they authentic? Are they responsible? Are they enriching? How come they are having whatever they want? No. When you are in completion and project to the world, you see that becoming reality, and your inside is in completion, outside is in completion. When both are in completion, the experience of you and your life does not have any conflict or contradiction. That is what I call flow of Advaita. If you are established in the space of Advaita, even if the other guy tries to attack you, abuse you, his whole being will not cooperate with him to attack you. Simply, he will lose strength and fall into stupidity and foolishness, powerlessness. He will not be able to attack you. He will collapse before even he stares at you. The power of the space is such, I tell you, learn this science, practice this science, master this science, even if you have failed earlier. Can Swamiji define what is the space of Advaita? Means there are some ultimate truths. Everyone is extension of you. Whether you call us a Hitler or Bin Laden, Buddha or Mahadeva, please understand. Hitler or Bin Laden, Buddha or Mahadeva, Krishna or Kali, everyone is extension of you. You should be very clear why somebody is Buddha, somebody is Bin Laden. Let me make it very plain and simple, straight. So now you need to know which part of you is paining you, which part of you which is making you hate somebody. You should address that part and complete it. By completing with that part, you make the other person powerless. If he still holds on to the violence, please listen. Listen once more. For example, in the world, in fact level itself, there are violent people, terrorists, who attack, abuse, destroy. I am not saying what they are doing is right, but before you start defending you, before you start attacking back, your incompletion towards them, the my world's incompletion, complete it. When you complete it, please understand what I am giving you is a successful war strategy, because I have won many wars. I am going to be winning many wars. What I am saying, what I am telling you is not some spiritual philosophy. It is a successful war strategy. Look into you. Complete with the part of you which is responsible for your anger, your violence. Complete with that. You will see that guy, the world terrorist, loses all his power. He will become powerless. You entertaining anger towards him, which is in the my world, keeps his violence active and alive. The moment you complete with this, your enemy will no more be lion, he will become a rat. You just need a little rat poison. You don't need a gun and AK-47. Make the enemy powerless by making your enmity powerless. Sincerely, when you create the space of Advaita in you, means non-violence, no enmity, Again and again get back to that space. No enmity, non-violence. I am not even saying become friendly. That is up to you whether you want or not. But decide to be non-violent, no enmity. I tell you, the moment you complete with your enmity and drop it, your enemy will suddenly lose power. The cosmos will not support him anymore. The person who is not supported by the cosmos is like a fan which is not supported with electricity, power. It cannot run. If it was running, maybe it will take few seconds for it to stop once you switch off. But not more than that. I tell you, everywhere, Advaita has a direct utility value. Whether you are in a hospital for health, you are in a marketplace for wealth, you are in a court fighting a case, you are in a war field fighting some people, you are in a place of riot where you have to survive, you are facing the survival threat. Wherever you are, the space of Advaita has highest utility value. Just be brutally fanatic and practice Advaita. I am telling you. Whether you logically know the values of it, the side effects of it, or you need to take a little more time to learn the side effects of it, after effects of it, start practicing Advaita, the space of Advaita. I tell you, it will be amazing Kalpataru, giving constantly what you want, and amazing protection by making all your enemies stupid. By cherishing enmity, you will make yourself weak and make your enemies strong. By completing with enmity, you will make your enemy weak. And after that, you don't need to destroy him. And even if you destroy, you won't have sin. You may not even need, because he will die by his own powerlessness. Even if you want to destroy him, you may not need weapon. Understand? The space of Advaita is the best strategy planner, whatever situation you are in. The space of Advaita can be the best war strategy, political strategy, business strategy, economic strategy, health strategy, and the strategy for productivity, highest possible life. Whoever lives in the space of Advaita, even when you are directly facing your own death, is liberated. The moment you fall into Dvandva, your life is gone. You are gone, your life is gone. whole thing is waste. Whether you are fighting with a disease, fighting with a pattern, fighting with poverty, fighting with disturbed relationships, fighting with terrorists, fighting with society, fighting with anything, keep Advaita, the space of Advaita, as a strategy for your life. Please listen. Whole life is a business. Whole life is trading. You give something, receive something. Either you got more or you gave more, or you got and gave equally. Whatever is said and done, whole life is a business. Please understand, but the good news is, what you consider as you is the starting point. The best news is that can be just updated by the Advaita. Please understand, what you consider you is the position, trade position. If you consider you only dependent on your physical qualities, you only have depreciation asset. You only have depreciation value. But if you assess yourself based on the qualities you carry in your mind, you can be appreciation asset, means intelligence, your ability to handle any situation. How you perceive you, if it is just occupied, means your self-image, your identity about you, if it is occupied completely by your look, by your beauty, the physical dimension, please listen, you are making all your strategies and plans based on depreciation asset. More and more, as time passes, life will be hell for you. Kala will bring suffering for you. Please understand. Strategy which brings best things as Kala passes is eternal strategies. If your perception about you is all based on your beauty, you are having exponentially depreciation asset. You can manage few more years with various creams and cosmetic items, but it will continue to depreciate. Our DNA is unique to each of us. The imprint of our higher self is held in our DNA. We carry our lineage from other planets and other areas of universe in our DNA. The imprint of our earthly ancestral lineage is also held within our DNA. This is what we call in Vedic tradition the Gotra. Which Rishi's Gotra you belong to, we say. The Gotra is your code of other living spaces, components of other living spaces which is in you. That code is the Gotra. If you say Bharadvaja Gotra, the energy and experience and the DNA Bharadvaja represents is there in your body. And you can access to those energies very easily. If you take up the mantras and spiritual practices delivered by Bharadvaja, immediately you can decode your DNA and the Akashic records can open. So the Gotra you belong to is the keyword, password for the huge information available to you.
Are you looking for a single platform for all your business needs? With World Account, you can send and receive payments in multiple currencies, locally and cross-border. Pay out in more than 20 different currencies. Collect payments in up to 10 local receiving accounts, as well as 4 additional cross-border receiving accounts. Access competitive pricing with no hidden fees, and make fast supplier payments with same and next day delivery. Close to 1 million businesses like yours trust World First to send money all around the world. Discover World Account today.
All the information you collected through all your births is available in your DNA. Second, you can access some of them just to understand and not to waste the time doing the same actions again and again, thinking you will have the joy end of this action. See, it's like if you have done certain action and you did not receive the joy which you wanted, and if you forget that you did that action and did not have the joy, you will be trying it again and again in various ways. But if you remember, you did this action, did not have the joy, you will not try it again. You will not waste your time on it again. Our Gotra is nothing but a code word for a special DNA layers. Please understand, our rishis have mastered the science of inserting the specific biomemory into a specific DNA layers. So our Gotra is the code word for those special DNAs. When a child is born in certain Gotra, this set of knowledge is already learnt by him. You just need to provide that ambience, he will recover, he will start expressing everything. Please understand. When I was 7, I started reciting the whole Ramayana, Mahabharata, all the 20,000-30,000 verses of Devaram, Tiruvasagam by heart. When I was 7, I started reciting all these. I did not even learn language or script. I did not even know Tamil script or Devanagari script, in which all this knowledge is there. I was not even able to read Devanagari script or Tamil script, but I can recite all the thousands of verses from Valmiki Ramayana, from Vyasa's Mahabharata, from Devaram Tiruvasagam. The moment that ambience was provided, whatever was in the DNA, in the biomemory, started expressing. So the kotras are the code word for DNA. Stealing our women was the worst stealing done. That is the worst conspiracy done against Hinduism. Because the best DNA which our ancestors built with so much of sacrifice, this is what Krishna wants. Adharma bibhavat Krishna pratushyanti kulastriyaha strishu dushtasu varshneya jayate varna sankaraha. By prevalence of impurity, O Krishna, the women of the family became corrupt and women becoming corrupted. O Varshneya, there arises intermingling of castes. Shankaro narakayaiva kulagnanam kulasyacha patani pitaro hyesham lupto pindada takakriyaha. Confusion of castes leads to hell of the slayers of the family, for their forefathers fall, deprived of the offerings of the pinda, the rice ball and water. Varnashrama Dharma is the conscious pyramid built by our ancestor Hindu civilization, ancestors, for the high-level souls to come back again and again to the planet Earth and make this planet Earth a better and better place. Expertise in every field is consciously stored in the ecosystem of Varnashrama Dharma. A Brahmana who comes back again and again in the Brahmana family becomes expert in the knowledge of Vedas. A soul which comes back again and again in the family of Vaishya becomes expert in administering the economy and keeping the society rich. The soul which comes back as a Vaishya in Vaishya family again and again keeps the justice. He masters the science of keeping the justice and keeps it intact. A Shudra who comes back again and again in Shudra Jati and Varana keeps all the technology related to the outer world alive and develops better and better and better. This Varna Ashrama Dharma keeps the enlightened order of the world alive. The enlightened order of the world, sovereign order of Kailasa, is Varnashrama Dharma. It's a great science. Understand this one simple story. A small kid goes to Guru and asks the Guru, please admit me into the Gurukul. And Guru asks, which community, which Varna you are from? Not caste. Understand? Which Varna? There's a big difference between community and caste. Big difference between Varna and Jati. Which community you are from, which ecosystem you are from. He says, I do not know my father's name. The Guru says, please go and ask your mother and come back. He goes to his mother and mother says, I do not know the name of your father. Who fathered you? The boy comes back to the Guru and tells, my mother says, she do not know who fathered me. And Guru's eyes as bliss tears, and he says, hey, you are speaking the truth. You are a Brahmana Varna. Please join the Brahmana Varna class. This story has multi-layer meaning. Means, based on the karma, the guna, the community was divided. Based on the birth, Jati was decided. And there were multiple Jatis in one community, in one Varna, multiple Jatis existed. For example, the Brahmana Varna, Kshatriya Varna, Vaishya Varna, Shudra Varna had multiple Jatis inside. The Brahmana Varna had multiple Jatis inside. For example, in the modern day, in India, how this forward community seal is given and the whole Brahmana Varna is denied all the resources of the nation. The whole forward community, all the communities classified as a forward community, we can take it as Brahmana Varna. Understand this very important thing. Brahmana Varna is not just one Brahmana Jati. Multiple Jatis were part of that Varna. So Varna is different, Jati is different. There were many people who were doing the job of the Brahmin of teaching. The knowledge were added as part of the Brahmana Varna. Brahmana Jati might have predominantly done the job, but Brahmana Varna is not Brahmana Jati alone. British studied all this very subtly and created absolute false narrative and made us believe their false narrative about us by constantly teaching the false narrative to us. Understand? Vaishya Varna is different and Vaishya Jatis are different. Jatis are usually from birth. Varnas are usually based on karma. Multiple Jatis unite and become one Varna. Same way, the Ashrama Dharma. I tell you, even Hindus do not study fully, and of course, unfortunately, this mass media cult and entertainment cult, so much of misinformation. Misinformation is not because of the ignorance, very cunningly, strategically developed misinformation, hatred, poison, vomited on Hindu Varnashrama Dharma. I will set a model Varnashrama Dharma in Kailasa and show to the whole world this is the best social structure. It is such beautiful system where the responsibilism is encouraged. The way you take responsibility for your life and others' life. Decides your varna and ashrama. Jati is more to support you to specialize in some field. See, Hindu society was based on specialization. A Brahmin specializes in that knowledge. So he has all the updated understandings and specialization in that field. He specializes everything related to past and updated current understandings and knowledge and new research and discoveries in the field of teaching. So naturally, anyone goes to him, gets the best in that field. Same way the Vaishyas, Kshatriyas. So the family by birth gives you specialization due to the ecosystem prevalent in the house and workplace. And then you can choose your varna. Understand? Brahmins were also working. Kshatriyas were also studying. Shudras were also teaching. It's all absolutely interdependent. An amazing resource distribution. Only these four are resources: land, knowledge, wealth, weapons of a society. So, wealth was vested with one varna, knowledge was vested with one varna, land was vested with one varna, weapons and power was vested with one varna, and all of them are interdependent. Understand? Just like a jati and varna, for example, you may be born in the jati of Brahmana and you can choose, decide to be Kshatriya. Nothing wrong. You may be born in the family, jati of Kshatriya, and you can choose to become Brahmana, like Vishwamitra. Nothing wrong. You are accepted and given the topmost title Brahmarishi. Same way, you can be born in Vaishya family and you can choose to become Brahmana. You are accepted into Brahmana Varna. Nothing wrong. Understand? The Varna, including, accepting, updating, keeping it alive, that body, Brahmin's body, Sannyasi's body, Guru's body, that body was attacked and destroyed by Mughals at that time, because that body was keeping the Varna Ashrama Dharma alive. See, Akhadas were the body, keeping the Varna and Ashrama Dharma alive. Jati is the structure, gives you the possibility and ecosystem. For example, if you are born as a Brahmin, you are given that ecosystem to evolve and become the part of Brahmana Varna. But if you decide you want to become part of the Kshatriya, 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 Kshatriya support, and you are declared as Kshatriya by the Panchayati. See, each village used to have the Panchayat. Panchayati. That is why it's called Panchayati Akadas. The Panch Parameshwar, the 5 experts in that field, each field, will sit together. Either expert in a Brahmana, or Vaishya, or Kshatriya, or Shudra, any field, 5 experts should sit. They are called Panchayati. And that Panchayati, they are called Pancha Parameshwars. That Panchayati declares somebody entering into Brahmana Varana, or Kshatriya Varana, or Shudra Varana, or Vaishya Varana. Mostly the Jati, same person, gets into same Varana, but not compulsorily. This beautiful structure was destroyed by Mughals during the Mughal invasion and twisted and distorted by British, saying that only by birth Varna exists. Jati and Varna is same. That is the biggest crime done by British. Destroying our civilization. Understand? Usually, the Jati person gets into the same Varna, but not compulsorily. And one more thing, Varna is only 4. Varna is only 4. Jati is more than 30,000. That itself should make you understand. Varna is different and Jati is different. Jati is 30,000. Varna is only 4. And the beauty is, if you do not want to fit into any of these Varna or Jati, you are free to declare yourself as Adhyashrami, Paramahamsa, and live the life out of the grid. You can just be out of the grid lifestyle, and you are respected by the people who are living in the grid. They give you food, support you, and worship you. You don't need to become a thief, robber, or antisocial element. You can be beyond society, above social element. That's the beauty of the Hindu society. Many Hindu scriptures describe the cosmic beings, gods, goddesses, incarnating and manifesting in Shudra Sarira. I can give you tons of reference. Shudras by Jati became Brahmana by Varna. Valmiki, Vasishta. Shudra by Jati, but Brahmana by Varna. If you choose to become Kshatriya, all it takes is 3 seconds. Conscious decision, declaration, and Panchayati, Pancha Parameshwar approving. You are a Vaishya. You can just unclutch and fit yourself into the next gear. You may be an amazing Shudra, master of agriculture or carpentry or goldsmith or any physical working. By Jati, you can just shift your Varna to Brahmana in 3 seconds. Understand? There are tons of evidence. Shudras moving to Brahmana Varana. Shudra by Jati moves to Brahmana by Varana. Brahmana by Jati moves even to Shudra by Varana. And Brahmana by Jati moves to Vaishya or Kshatriya by Varana. Vaishya by Jati moves to Brahmana or Shudra by Varana. I want my kids to understand Jati and Varana is not wrong.
It's wrong. This is faster. How many times have I told you to clean out this mess?
No! The solution to this is carousel. Declutter the mess and relieve the stress.
For health purpose. Understand? Later on, British made us believe it was inequality. Understand one thing. Rama, the great Kshatriya Mahaburusha, hugs Guha. Supposed to be Shudra. Understand? Hindu Brahmana Varana, Brahmanatva. Knowledge based section of the society which collects the knowledge, keeps the knowledge, does more and more research and development and transmits the knowledge to the next generation of every field. Brahmana Varana. I tell you again and again, Brahmana Jati alone is not Brahmana Varana. Brahmana Jati is given the ecosystem to become Brahmana Varana, but other Jatis are not denied freedom to become Brahmana Varana. Brahmana Varana is different and Brahmana Jati is different. Don't be exploited and lose confidence over the Hindu traditional Varnashrama Dharma because of the wrong narratives told to you by the anti-Hindu racist terrorists and anti-Guru Hindu mafia and gangsters. Read the original Shastras. Jati is given the possibility to enter into that Varna, but other Jatis are not shut or stopped becoming one Varna or evolving to another Varna. Understand? So the Brahmanatva, Brahmana Varanas is absolutely life positive about the knowledge. That is why the Brahmana Varana never makes money out of their knowledge. Making money out of the knowledge is banned in Hindu tradition, in Hindu economy. Because Paramashiva knows the moment you start making money out of knowledge, even the quality of knowledge can be compromised. I can very boldly tell you with all joy and pride, Hindu scriptures are the most unadulterated, as maintained purely as it was uttered, revealed in the beginning. The Vedas are as it is from the time Paramashiva breathed it to Parashakti to Vishnu, Vishnu to Brahma and the Guru Parampara. Narayanam Batma Bhavam Vasishtam Shaktinja Tatputra Parasharanja Yasam Sugam Gauda Patam Mahantam Govinda Yogindra Matasya Sishyam Sri Shankaracharya Matasya Vatma Padanja Hasta Malaganja Sishyam Tamtroda Ganmartikakaramanyan. The whole Guru Parampara, unadulterated, Hindu Brahmana Varana is enlightening. Hindu Kshatriya Varana is empowering. Hindu Vaishya Varana is enriching. Hindu Shudra Varana is encouraging. Always contributing. Varnayate anena iti varnaha. Varnyate anena iti varnaha. That which is based on description of quality and action is varna. Jati. Jananat. Jayate jatihi. That which happens out of birth is jati. So, Brahmana jati, Brahmana varana is two different things. Brahmana jati is given the possibility ecosystem to become Brahmana varana. But just by jati, he doesn't get the varana. And any other jati is not denied to become Brahmana varana.
What is the difference between Varnashrama Brahmin wisdom and Chandalatva of decision fatigue?
First thing, understand. A Brahmana who lives the Brahmanatva, a proper Brahmanatva, will go on be making decision and grounded in reality, will never get caught into this matrix. You see, actually, a Brahmana established in Brahmanatva runs the whole kingdom and the society by making decisions. But he cannot even afford to think he should be pampered. That is why he is deciding to live in poverty forever and sambhavana forever without charging or making any money equivalent to his services. Understand? The moment a Brahmana decides his service is equivalent to certain money, and he himself starts believing he is no more a Brahmana, he is Chandala, he will develop decision fatigue. He will develop decision fatigue. But the person who is grounded in reality goes on making decisions and supporting the society and country to flourish. He should be showered all the respects and all the best things should be given to him. But he himself never falls into decision fatigue. Chandalatva of decision fatigue is nothing but, as I said, thinking too much about yourself. Just because you gave an idea about how a temple should be constructed and somebody else is constructing, you can't think you did it. You constructed it. So understand, such large temples our masters, our kings, our gurus built, rarely in one corner of one pillar only you can see their statues. That is so small, negligible. You have to do so much research to find where Rajaraja's statue is in Tanjavur temple, where Vallala Maharaja's statue is in Tiruvannamalai temple. Because they never had a decision fatigue. If they had decision fatigue, they would have thought they are too big guys and would have put their statues prominently in a big way. So Chandalatva of decision fatigue is based on arrogance and ego. Varnashrama Brahmanatva is based on grounded reality. If a Brahmana did not do his job, he should be educated to do his job, not that he should be destroyed. No, he should be supported and educated. If a Vaishya is not doing his responsibility, he should be supported, not that he will destroy the whole system. No. If a Kshatriya is not doing his job, he should be supported. Varnashrama Dharma Brahmana is a torch for the society. Chandalatva fellows are torture for the society. The Anahata Dwani, sound of the silence of the cosmos, the Paramashanta Swarupa Paramashiva, his existential vibration, Pranava, Omkara, when it is mapped to communicate with all the cosmic beings, it manifested as the language called Samskrita. And the same sound, vibration, principle, when it mapped to relate with human beings, it manifested as Tamil. Listen, both languages are just different dialect of the same sound. Same source sound developed for various fields is these two languages. Of course, from this many other languages got developed. Especially for the art and poetry, Telugu was developed. Each field, for each science, languages started getting developed. The whole Hindu linguistic system, the language system of Hinduism, starts from eternal silence of Paramashiva, Paramashanta Swarupa, his Pranava. The cosmic soundless sound, the vibration of the eternal silence, the intense vibration, aliveness of the eternal silence, Paramashanta Swarupa. That space mapped to establish communication with higher level vertical zone, vertical time zone beings, Atala, Vitala, Sutala, Talatala, Batala. That is this side. And Bhur, Bhuva, Suva, Tapas, Satya. This side. Listen carefully. The up, Bhur, Bhuva, Suva, Tapa, Satya, this higher loka. Atala, Vitala, Tula, the down lokas. Atala, Vitala, Sutala, Talatala, Mahatala, Batala, the down. The down and high. This vertical time zone beings, the sound map to communicate with this vertical time zone beings is Sanskrit. The language evolved is Sanskrit. The language evolved to communicate with human beings, the human sciences like medicine, Siddha, other branches. That is called Tamil later on. Please understand, when they evolved, there was no two separate languages. Different dialects for different departments. Hindi is the pure art, poetry. Poetry to communicate with vertical time zone beings too. Telugu is the pure poetry to communicate with whole humanity. Even the people who don't understand Telugu will understand the poetry of Telugu. I am only revealing some of the most important sacred secrets, how languages evolved from the eternal silence, Nirvikalpa Samadhi, from the space of Kailasa. Your intellectual cognition, everything is composed of light and sound, is based on your binary logic. In multi-dimensional logic, in the cosmic reality, the sound and light is not limited to the perception of eyes and ears. You think light can be perceived by only the eyes, sound can be perceived only by the ears. That is why you are asking about the divine smell. The divine light can be perceived by all your 6 senses, 5 senses and 6th perception, experience. In divine sense, touch can be seen, heard, smelled, tasted, perceived. Seen can be heard, tasted, touched, perceived and smelled and seen. So, in reality, cosmic sense, sound, light, all these are not restricted to each or one sense. When you experience cosmic sound, you can see the cosmic sound. That is why when I manifest the power of Akashic reading, you will always see the letters in visual. The sound appears as a scene to be seen. All the 6 are simultaneous, spontaneous, alive and manifesting. That is the cosmic reality. All of us agree, Om is the primordial, original sound of cosmos, symbol of universe. That is why Om became the non-controversial, thoroughly accepted symbol of Hindu tradition. Om is the sound. All of us agree, all the sampradayas, Saiva, Vaishnava, Shakta, Saura, Gaumara, Ganavatya, all the darshanas, Uttara Mimamsa, Purva Mimamsa, Yoga, Nyaya, Vaiseshika, all the sampradayas, all of us agree with this one truth. Om is the symbol of the universe. Mantra starts with Om. Recently I was reading an article in the internet that when scientists of NASA tried to record the sound of sun and bring it to our frequency, condense it to our frequency, they discovered it's a sound Om was the sound of sun. Whether you discover today or tomorrow, and thousands of things you have not discovered, we don't care about it. What our Vedic rishis have declared is truth. More and more you evolve, more and more you will discover us, we are right. That's all is the truth. Earlier I used to quote all these names. Nowadays I decided, one thing I can be sure, the fellows who discover the truths declared by Upanishads and Hindu tradition true, they are evolving. First sound, Om, which is accepted by all of us as a cosmic sound. Next word, Apyayantu mamangani. Let me give you the translation. May my limbs, speech, vital life energy, prana, eyes, ears, and all the senses be fully matured and be enriched with strength and energy. Listen. The first will, the first declaration rishis make, limbs, that's the external part of us, hands, legs, that's the most outward part of us. Let my limbs, speech, vital life energy, prana, life, eyes, ears, all the senses be fully matured. Understand, the word matured need to be understood here. Matured means integrated to your goal. Every sound is mantra. Understand? Every sound can lead you to enlightenment. Means every moment the possibility for enlightenment is open. (123rd) Patanjali's Yoga Sutra, in the 3rd chapter, 17th verse. It's a powerful samyama. Patanjali is leading us. Sabdartha pratyayanam itaretara adhyasat shankara tat pravibhaga samyamat sarvabhuta rutajnanam. God. Understand, when you do samyama on the sound, you know the meaning of it when all the three are separate. the sound, meaning, the space where both are happening. Our connection is happening. When there is a gap between these three, means clarity between these three, suddenly you know the deeper meanings and happening behind the sound. You will know the meaning of sounds created by animals, sounds created by the trees, sounds created by the stones. If you want to know the language of birds, want to know the language of animals, want to know the language of trees, want to know the language of nature, want to understand, do samyama on this sound. And by the sound, you know whether there is going to be a flood or not in the river. The river sound will give you the message. Not only that, you can ask the river, what is the temperature up from where you are coming? How is the ocean mood? Is there going to be any tsunami? You can receive and send message from both corners of the river. You can just ask him, is that guy taking bath in you? Just, you can ask Ganges and Hardwar and get information about Calcutta. Understand? Sending and receiving message through nature was our telecommunication system. Understand? First step, try to listen sounds from your Anandagandha. See, your Anandagandha is a conscious eardrum, where a sound comes and hits, meaning is made, but you are watching both. The buddhi, where the sound is hitting and meaning is happening, is a third entity. Be aware of all these three, that's all. Whenever you find time, and if you are interested in this samyama, I have seen Raghupati Yogi playing with this samyama. He'll just create one small sound. All the snakes in that area will get into the mood of that intercourse and start dragging their body towards him. Because he knows when a snake, the snakes wanted to have physical relationship, a kind of a subtle sound they create. He will create that sound and all the snakes will be hypnotized and they will be around him. He will just take them and take the venom. He used to make medicines out of the snake venom. And they will all be lying down like a babies for him to pick up one by one and take the venom. I have seen in a stone, it's called Kalavam, where he will take that venom and rub it and add medicines, and he will make Siddha medicines. The power of sound, playing with sound. So first level, this samyama will heal all your hearing, seeing, talking problem, the physical level. Second, it will give you extraordinary siddhis, like finding out other person's mood just by the sound of the breath, or making the meaning, understanding the animals' languages, understanding the languages of nature, ultimately enlightenment itself. Because When you sit and listen to the sound of the eternal cosmos, that Om, when that sound hits your inner space, be aware the meaning it makes. Cosmos is the meaning it makes. This both can be grasped, experienced only by an enlightened inner space. When you grasp that too, you are enlightened. That's it. Voluntary involvement. I can give you 5 options. Om, just pranava. Om. Om. You don't even need to make noise. Om. Mandukya Upanishad declares this is the most powerful sadhana. Then next, just Shiva, 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 Shiva. It is not just mantra alone. Paramashiva himself. Third, Shivaya Nama or Shivoham. Shivaya Nama or Shivoham. Shivaya Nama, Shivaya Nama, Shivaya Nama, Shivaya Nama. Shivoham, 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 Shivoham. Fourth, Paramashivoham, Paramashivoham, Paramashivoham. Fifth, Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham, Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Any of this, you can go on be doing ajapa ajapa. You will experience Shambhavopaya. Understand? Listen carefully. Sometimes you can use Om, sometimes even Shiva, sometimes Paramashivoham. You can mix all these 5 at different times and practice also. It's not wrong. All 5 of this. Actually 6 mantra because I added Shivaya Nama and Shivoham both. All 6 of this are in same frequency. Any one of these or mixture of this you can do for ajapa ajapa. Sometimes you can just be doing Shiva, Shiva, Shiva. Sometimes Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. See, the longer the mantra will keep you more aware. But at one time when you become deeply silent, you may not need so many syllables. So at that time it can just merge into Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham can merge into Paramashivoham, then it can merge into Shivoham, then it can merge into Shiva, then it can merge into Om. Nothing wrong. Shambhavopaya. Just by the thoughtlessness of unclutching or ajapa ajapa, manifesting the state, space, powers and being of Paramashiva is Shambhavopaya.
So timing is everything when it comes to seizing investment opportunities. Take a look at what happened to Meta, Amazon and Google last year when they were selling at rock bottom prices when they were very undervalued. In just 1 year, investors who took advantage of Meta's undervalued stock price will be up over 127% on Meta alone. Personally, my own Meta investment is up 77%, over $150,000 in profits. And I'm still holding on to it. Now, thanks to the current market cycle, new but similar opportunities are emerging. So this is the market offering you another chance to make smart investments. The question is, are you prepared to seize them? If you want to learn the skills, the strategies of how to take advantage of these opportunities, join me at the black market by grabbing your free ticket today. I'll see you soon.
Auspicious day of Skanda Shashti, and it's a very important day. We are going to be having a beautiful darshan of Sohamasmi Murti, and we are also going to be having a very special initiation into Ajayatva, victory, invincibility. So please be here, and I request every one of you to join us tomorrow. We invite all of you to call your friends, especially if you have career going friends, youngsters. Please invite them, because this secret will help them achieve success in their life. What are the secrets for success? Swamiji revealed 3 major steps. We are going to be learning about all of them tomorrow. The recipe for a leader. We are going to be learning each of these tomorrow. So please be there. We thank all of you for participating today. And we invite all of you to join tomorrow. And this brings us all to the conclusion of our day today. Let us conclude with the Purna Mantra. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasishyate. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Tat Sat. Sarvam Bhagavat Shri Nithyananda Paramashivam Padukarpanamastu. Om Nithyanandam. Thank you all. Nithyanandam.